when we did the interview 12 years ago, you made a big point that you wanted it to be private, that you wanted to take back your wife, that you had been in the public eye and so forth.
What would my father do right now? First of all, he'd probably be sitting and smoking a cigar and answering some of the questions that he's a very thoughtful guy. The thing that I remember the most about my father, and, I had him for 32 years, and I never look at it from a negative sense. Obviously, he was murdered and rarely do I get the chance to talk about him, but the thing that I do remember all the time, I think about him practically every day, is for a person like myself who live in the spotlight and is so critical, from people all the time in terms of what I do, what I say, where I go. The thing he's always said, take a pause before you make a decision and say, what if? And the purpose for saying what if is that whatever decision you make, always either going to have consequences, either pros and cons.
No, but you obviously listened to your father, because in the very beginning, you spoke about being humble, not shouting about who you are and what you've done, and just being within yourself.
Sure.
And a lot of kids growing up may start that way because of their parents, but don't end up that way.
Right.
You ended up that way.
Well, once again, it's not just my father. My mother calls me practically every day, reiterating, keep your nose clean. She ends the conversation of every time I hang up, as opposed to me, hey, obviously we say, I love you, Mom, can't wait to see you, talk to you soon, blah, blah, blah. Her last word is keep your nose clean. That's her constant reminder to say, hey, look, people are watching. People are learning, people are paying attention. And, the best news in today that sells is negative news.